Morning, everybody. I am going to make myself a high protein breakfast, which is a little bit lower in fat and higher in protein. And what I'm going to do is 2 whole eggs, and then I am going to do 4 slices of chopped ham. That's what I have here, and about 1.5 tablespoons of chopped up green bell pepper. And I'm doing a 1/2 cup of carton egg whites just to boost the protein a little bit more. And then I will be adding 1/2 cup of 2% cottage cheese. Okay, so I'm just going to fry up the ham and the green bell pepper just for a couple of minutes, get a little bit of a char on it, and then I'm going to add my 2 whole eggs with 1/2 cup of egg whites from the carton. And I've already measured out 1/2 cup of cottage cheese on the side, and this is the brand that I get here in Canada. So far it's the cleanest one that I found that I actually like. I found one cleaner ingredients, but it was not very tasty. So that is the ingredients. It doesn't have the carrageenan or carrageenan, however you say it. I don't trust that at all. It does have the gums in here, but it's still way better than the other brand. So that's what I'm using, is the Nordica. They have a 1% and a 2. I'm not sure if they have 4 or 0 because I've never found them in my stores, but possibly. Anyways, so I think when I put this recipe, or not recipe, but the stuff into Carb Manager, the macros were roughly around 520 calories, and I want to say the carbs were at about a total of 9, and the fat was about 24, and the protein was over 50. So anyways, once I get this all said and done, I will look up the macros and I will post them in either in the description box below the video or down in the comments, because some people can't find the description box or whatever when they're on the TV watching YouTube. I do have a video, actually, a short on my YouTube channel that shows how to find your description box and comment section if you're watching YouTube on TV. Alright, I'm going to put the eggs in. I've been cooking the ham and the peppers for about 2 minutes. I'll put the eggs in, and I'm not going to make an omelette. I'm just going to stir these so they're like scrambled eggs with these things in it. And that's how I'm going to eat it today. Maybe put a little bit of salt and pepper on. What was the other thing? I have to think here for a second. Oh, I did add about 1 teaspoon of butter. That was the other thing I did add, so I'm going to have to add that into my macros through Carb Manager and see where the macros land up. But once this is all said and done, I'll plate it up, give you a look-see, and then I will look up the macros. Okay, breakfast time for me. It's just after 11 o'clock in the morning, and this looks pretty good. So I'm going to go and enjoy this, and I did put a little bit of salt and pepper on just before I finished stirring it, so it's got enough in there now, especially with the ham. It's got enough salt, and I'll go enjoy this, and then I will put this on my YouTube channel, and then I will put the macros in there so that you can see. Have a good day. See you in the next video.